Please visit tradingsim.com to simulate this trading lesson. This is Al Hill here from tradingsim.com. Today's lesson, I'm going to be talking about riding the Bollinger Bands. Alright, this is a very basic concept. When day trading, right, you're going to want to ride bands when the volatility is generally lighter. So you're going to look for, which funny enough, we had a video the other day talking about trading the dead zone. You're going to want to jump on board approximately around 1 or so. Things are pretty light. And you're going to want to look for some specific things to know that this is a potential candidate for riding the bands, right? So let's get into that. We're looking at ticker MYL from June the 15th, 2010. Alright? So let's check out the action. So as you can see here, stock had, pretty much a decent downtrend. Nothing too crazy, but you had some clear waves here, clear up and down, downward movement. And then you kind of had a gap up, which fell, and then you went completely flat. So from approximately 11:10 a.m. until 12:35, so a little over an hour, completely flat, tight ranges, no volume. Alright, so that's your setup. Tight consolidation range, bands are pretty tight relative to previous volatility, and the volume's pretty much low. Alright, as you can see here, it's kind of trending up, kind of getting some, some smaller bars. Now, as you look here, you have an increase in volume. Now, this is key. This is key. Look at the volume here. Right, so we're talking 415,000 shares in one 5-minute bar relative to the previous bars, which averaged probably 20 to 25,000. So you're talking anywhere between 15 to 20 times the amount of volume from the previous number of bars. So this right here shows you that this is a real sign of strength. So if you are trading this, what you want to wait for is a minor pullback, because that's where you can jump on board. Again, look, it's 1 o'clock, so you know that this is the quote-unquote dead zone. So once a move is going in a particular direction, there's not going to be a lot of volume if that direction can hold to make the position go counter to their primary move. So here, you get a good pullback. Nothing, you don't need to be too greedy on this. So for this stock, $18 a share approximately. So let's go with 5,000 shares. All right, buy it at market. Okay, with commissions averaging at 18.14 the price. So let's fast forward the action a little bit. Okay, so as you see here, had a failed attempt. Bears tried to pull it back in. Volume's lighter. You have a breakout. This is official, right? So you have high volume. Now the stock can basically carry itself by its own weight. Now there's going to be some zigzags in here, and how to kind of check your emotions. You're going to want to put a simple moving average or look at the middle of the row for the Bollinger Bands. And just make sure the volume stays light. Make sure that the break of the bands or the 10 moving average, which we have here, isn't too great, right? So you want to make sure it's pretty light. Because again, when you have the dead zone or middle of the day, talking 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to have some zigzags back and forth, but at the end of the day, this initial push with the high volume is what's going to take the stock higher throughout the day. Okay? So you see here, you just get in, you comfortably ride it, right? Now, look, we're up, what's this, 0.7, 0.75%. You just ride it. You just simply ride it. You don't look to go in and out. You basically get on the right side of the market, and you ride it out. And so as you see here, you're up 1%, which $1,200 on 5,000 shares, and you're not doing a lot of work here, right? You're not fighting it. You're not going in and out. You simply saw a high volume event. You saw that the bands held here, light volume on the pullback, and just going along for the ride. All right. So again, this is the concept of riding the bands, where you look for a consolidation range, you look for a high volume breakout, and you just get on board the train. All right. Good luck trading.